mad. Dragon Ball Fighters. Actually, I like to bring it back to me, if y'all don't mind. Bring it back to me. Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, because I told you I had something to say about this. Now, today, I was on my phone, right? And I got a little message that, somebody had commented on the throwback Super Dragon Ball Z joint of the epic proportions where I showed the street that Super Dragon Ball Z is that COACKCOCINE, just like I am, right? I was flicking through the comments, and somebody had made a comment a while back and said, like, yo, man, this game to crack. And I said, I put no lies detected, like, better than Fighters. And here's where I stand right now on the Fighters debate. For that one little girl who keeps getting on the comments on lies detected, as of right at this very moment, Super Dragon Ball Z is still the better Dragon Ball fighting game. Sorry. No. Super Dragon Ball Z is still that crack. Fighter Z still has some work to do to become that game. Like, let's just say this. I'll say this. Better than Budokai 3? Maybe. Better than Hyperdimension? Maybe. Not better than Super Dragon Ball Z, bruh. Never. There is no other fighting game like Super Dragon Ball Z, and nor will they ever, because you wanna know why? Because you absorb games like Dragon Ball Fighters and you show people you want things easy. That video proves that a game that y'all gave zero chance to, didn't pay attention to because y'all want things flashy and easy, that game suffered for it. That game still to this day, as the game being as old as it is, still has the potential to rival games that come out even now. That if people really gave their all to it, to really, like, that video really shows what characters can do. Dragon Ball Fighters, for all of its ease of use, for all of what it does right, it's something about the skill it's something about the skill system about Super Dragon Ball Z that cannot be unmatched. And Dragon Ball Fighters could never do that, ever. Dragon Ball Fighters could never really give you a system where your choices matter, where how you want to play the character matters. Not saying that Dragon Ball Fighters doesn't do that, but it's like that game is wide and vast, and that character cast is equally as such. But things settle. And that is a game where it's upheaval all the time. Real rap. It's upheaval. And I'm going to get into this because, I haven't got about 10 years of fighting game, and we're going to get to Dragon Ball Fighters. Don't worry about it. But that game is always about upheaval. Is that every time the meta change, your major players who do what they do change what they going to do because it's about winning. Super Dragon Ball Z, that's a small character roster, but given what the skill inheritance system does and how dynamic the game is, that is a game where every character is viable. That there is a tier list, there are characters like Chi-Chi who are like up here. She can't help it. She's Chi-Chi, bruh, and she also got the throwback Dragon Ball outfit, so it's what it is. But that is a cast where everybody with the skill inheritance, and even without, it was a game that is balanced and viable. Dragon Ball Fighters can't really say that because every single week when a new character come out, that character is the most broken character in history, and we want the character banned. So until y'all stop talking about that, Super Dragon Ball Z will be the better game because I don't hear people whining about we need to ban the character because there's a system that helps you even the playing field. I would like to thank you. This is a moment of Super Dragon Ball Z with Triple the G.O.D. And now back to your Core Value Tournament of Champions 2020 reveal. Already in progress. Oh, wait. I had to get that off my chest. Because hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Yeah. Until Dragon Ball Fighters becomes the game it's supposed to ultimately become, Super Dragon Ball Z is going to be that work and will stay that work. Now moving on.